Don Maniaco style, homie. Whoopee! Go home. Fauci! Go. Hey, whoopee! Go home. Fauci! Go. Hey, whoopee! Here we go, homie. Fauci! Go. Hey, whoopee! Go home. Fauci! You too, Vinny. That's highly bioavailable, so it feeds the muscle quickly. I think they're good. There was no bloating.
Funny how? I mean, what's funny about it?
It's going right to your muscle. I mean, I see it right there.
No, I don't know. You said it. How do I know? You said I'm funny.
Shut up, homie. What up? What up? It's Garage Gym, homie. And today, man, homies, today I'm reviewing Project AD. Stampede, here it is. Stampede pre-workout. Is it worth it? Before we get into this here, please click the subscribe button, homie. Click the like button, homie. Click the subscribe button, man, because I got content coming out all the dang time for you. So click subscribe, and let's get into this, man. God bless all of you. I hope you're feeling amazing. Living from here, man. Staying out of here. This is where the noise is. You know what this does right here is this tells me not to look within here. It tells me that all my problems are because of something else that's besides me. It wants me to look without and not look within so I don't grow. You know, this is trying to destroy me. This right here is where it's at. You know, the only way that I can get over anger, resentment, fear is to look within and come to the realization that I got the ball rolling for all the stuff that happened in my life, and my problems are of my own making. That's the only way that I can conquer that anger and fear that I have, is by looking at myself and realizing that the whole world didn't do me wrong and I'm not a victim. So let's look within today, man. Let's look within, because this doesn't want me to do that, man. This is not going to steer me wrong right here. This is where God is, deep within me. Let's get down to business, homie, because today we are not monkeying around, son. This was sent over to me by the homie. God bless his soul, man. Uncle Eddie. A lot of you might say, hey, man, Uncle Eddie, you're lying, man. Uncle Eddie ain't around. Uncle Eddie's around, homie. I'm in cahoots with Uncle Eddie, man. He hit me up. He sent me this, and he sent me one other hitter, man, that I'm going to run. 2 please. So I started with this one, so I'll link below where to get it with the discount code if you want it to knock off some big cash, homie. Let's get into this, man. So Project AD, I've reviewed one thing by them. It was their, was it called Nitrox? It was their pump formula. Very glycerol based, very swole, effective, crazy pump. Now this here, I've never reviewed a pre-workout by them. I think this is brand new, man. Stampede. Really sick tub, and it's got a lot number, so it was manufactured somewhere and somewhere. Okay, man, let's talk about the facts. Oh my God, this is small to read. So listen, they are doing this 1 scoop, 2 scoop redfish, bluefish Dr. Seuss mumbo jumbo, homie. We do 2 scoops. And they're talking 21.8 grams. 2 level scoops on the scale was like 20 grams, man. So you got to use, 2 rounded scoops to get the full serving, or just put it on the scale like I told you to, son. Don't make me spank you. All right, man. So this is a strawberry flavor. Oh, it was a strawberry bubble gum. Strawberry bubble gum. That's what we used to call you in the pen, homie. Strawberry bubblegum. I remember you, son. How you doing, man? Oh, strawberry bubblegum. Remember how you got that name, man? Used to be on that blow pop, homie. All right, man, let's not talk about that, man. I don't want to embarrass you, strawberry bubblegum. Strawberry bubblegum. Strawberry bubblegum. All right, man, I'll put the tiger back in the cage. Strawberry bubblegum. All right, man, so listen. It was a good flavor, man. It was a great strawberry bubblegum. Had a little bit of nostalgia, man. Reminded me of you. It was sweet. I tasted a lot of strawberry, and I tasted a little bubblegum. End of freaking story. You drink it down, you stop clowning around, you get down to the dance floor and start pumping some iron. All right, supplement facts. 2 scoops, you get 20 servings. This is a premium hitter, though, man. Trust me. Trust me. No, don't trust me, man. Trust God. Just trust God, man. Don't trust me. All right, here we go. You could trust me too, man. God bless you. L-citrulline. 9 grams of pure citrulline, man. That is for the pumps. That's for the gorilla look in the garage gym. The vascularity. Listen to this, man. Alpha GPC. 1,200 milligrams. That is a hefty amount of that choline hitter. That gets you focused in, dialed in, thinking about the weights, forgetting about your Tinder dates. Homie, women don't like you, son. You think you're hard because you watch Fox News, man. Put down that dang TV. Start helping people in your community. You might get a right swipe or two, man. When you start living from the heart, staying out of your head, getting away from that anger, man. That TV, I don't care what side you think they're on, they're all laughing at you, homeboy. They're all on the same team, owned by the same corporations, owned by the same pharmaceutical companies, slapping you in the face, getting you fired up emotionally, getting you distracted, and freaking dividing you up from the people you love. End of freaking story, homie. Now get back down to business, start pumping some freaking iron, man. Okay, man. Then you got the beetroot powder. 1 gram, man. That's got them nitrate hitters, man, I think. That gives you more vascularity. Then you got L-tyrosine, 1 gram. L-theanine, I think they say, 200 milligrams, man. Oh, it's just one day I have to put L-theanine. Shut your mouth, homie! I'll tell you about the experience. I decide around here what belongs, who's who in the zoo, man. All right, man, it got me fired up. Then you got this S7, 100 milligrams. Now, that's a debate in the industry. Is that some Snickle Fritz, man? Or is that a real serious iron pumper ingredient? We don't really know, man. We're not going to solve all the world's problems today. But we will solve if this is worth it. Okay, then you got estrogen for the absorption, 75 milligrams. Then you got rebirth stimmed out blend, homie. All right, man, caffeine anhydrous. So this is a blend, man. 800 and, I don't know, 52, hard for me to read, man. 850 milligrams or something. This is what they're giving us. See, we're all a blend, man. We all have good and evil. And I'm going to tell you how it felt. I don't care about no dang blend, homie. I'm not that soft. You take a blend, it could blow your head off and freaking smack you around, feel amazing. You could take a fully disclosed label and say, hey, man, that don't really even feel like the label adds up. So I don't really even pay attention. I'm just reading these for jokes, homie. All right, man. Then you got caffeine, English walnut extract. Now, is this that higher than giraffe vagina high on the PP tingle scale? Fauci lab leak theory, Wuhan hitter, to America, or is this that ICP, America's most wanted English walnut UK trash? We're going to find out, homie. All right, then you got caffeine citrate, fast-acting caffeine. Then you got halostashine, I think it says, hydrochloride, white willow bark extract. Alpha-Yo is Ruolfia vomitoria extract. So a nice little blend for you homies, man. So I took the drink, strawberry bubble gum. I got down to the dance floor. It was time for some serious iron pumping, man. This boy is nice, homie. I felt freaking awesome on this, man. I felt great training on this, man. I'm going to give you the pros and the cons. Now, the first thing I want to point out is there's no beta-alanine in here. See, the homies at Project AD said, hey, homie, we got different ideas over here. You don't got to feel the betas to be an alpha. And I spanked him, homie. I said, you do got to feel the betas to be an alpha. GGH told you, now quit disrespecting the game. No, I'm not mad there's no beta, but there's no beta. And I'm not going to stack beta on top of it because I'm not a freaking mad scientist, homie. So it didn't mean to have beta, so you don't need beta. All right, man. So just to point it out, the pumps on this thing, just to get out of the way, were freaking sick, man. Between that beetroot hitter and that 9 grams of citrulline, not like their nitrox where it's that swole, puffy water trash pump. This was their freaking nice vascular. Maybe there's something to that S7, homie. That nice vascular freaking up the wazoo, looking in the mirror, man, like GGH, homie. You looking tight, baby. If you were back on Tinder, hey, Stephanie, homie, I might get back on for a couple right swipes. Ha ha! Whoopee! GGH is horny. Ha ha ha! All right, man, let's get the tiger back in the cage, man. I'm feeling good, man. All right, so this is what I'm going to say. We talked about the pumps and we talked about the lack of beta. What we're here to talk about is the stims. You take this freaking pre, and 6 minutes after ingesting it, you start feeling it. I'm going to tell you that right now, son. You start feeling awake, you start feeling alert, and you start feeling like something's brewing. This is a solid freaking experience. Nothing feels over the top or overwhelming with it, which I really freaking like. If you want to know how much alpha yo is in here, I can guess. The best guess I could give you is 1 milligram. There's no way. I would be shocked to find out there was more than 1.5 milligrams. I didn't feel like, I felt only benefits from alpha yo, none of that even like crazy nootropic alpha yo head spinning feeling. Just all the positive, probably contributed to the sense of urgency. I'm gonna guess 1 milligram, 1.5 at the most, I'm guessing. That's just me, man. Now it feels like every bit of 400 milligrams of caffeine in here. The caffeine citrate hits quick, and you feel very nice, illicit focus from this. I would say this feels like you feel serious about training. I put the freaking phone away, and I didn't touch it. Besides, I changed the music from my watch, man. I didn't touch the phone for an hour and 20 minutes, man, while I trained on this. I did not have any interest. I was very dialed into what I was doing. As far as the 2-amino, the feds are listening kind of experience, it's there, and it is very positive. It feels like a very clean source, and it does not feel over the top. Kind of that, like, I would guess there's like 150 milligrams of very nice, I'm just going by how it feels, homie. You know, we talking fact, we talking feeling, but I'm just telling you because it's a blend, so you know what to expect. It was more focused than mood elevation, but after an hour, it turned into mood elevation, if that makes sense. Like, it kind of transitioned how it felt. I felt my heart rate was up the whole time, but no death, no survival mode, just training like a maniaco. Like, this was kind of my jam, dude. Like, you get all the benefits of the alpha yo, the caffeine citrate, the freaking 2-amino, without it being over the top or too much where it gives negative side effects. Like, just enough of the 2-amino to give you that dialed in illicit feeling where you're not questioning if it's there, but not too much where you're like higher than giraffe vagina, cracked out, euphoric as heck. It was more just a very zoned in, dialed in, like kind of how the old Symbiote was that had the 2-amino, just a very nice nootropic pre-workout that matched perfectly with the physical energy. I thought it was really freaking solid, man. Like, don't expect that super euphoric, I'm freaking on another planet. Wasn't that for me. It was more of that, I'm just getting the benefits of each one of these stimulants, and it kicks in quick, and it lasts. And I mean, as far as pee-pee tingle, there's like, I mean, it was just like a 5 or 6, you know what I mean? So it wasn't like super over the top with the 2-amino, but it was there just enough to give you that dialed in illicit focus where you're training like crazy, but don't feel cracked out for the day. So, you know, everything's got pros and cons. And if you don't like beta-alanine, this would be a great very few stim junkie pre's without beta. Definitely a stim junkie experience. Definitely high physical energy, definitely kind of a wake you out of the dead pre where your eyes are open. You're like, I'm awake, I'm alert, I'm a serious iron pumper. You know, it has you driven, very little rest between sets needed, feeling great, man, just feeling freaking good. Really nice job right here with solid pumps. So kind of the whole package without beta-alanine. That's what I'll say, man. God bless all you. Together, let's get this dang muscle. I'm out.